I'm back. My channel was hacked for 1 week. I pressed on a false copyright infringement scam notice, and suddenly I was locked out of my email, Google, and channel. Lost everything. I'll never press on anything again. There are hackers out there who hate you and want to ruin everything. For 1 week, the stress was unbelievable. It took 1 week to get it back. And boy, I guess it was God's way of forcing a rest. You know, sometimes He has to force us to rest. I'm somewhat of a workaholic. I work all night. I get up at midnight, and for 1 week, I listened to God programs. The 23rd Psalm, the Lord is my shepherd. God is like a shepherd of sheep. They tend to get lost. They tend to get easily spooked. And He makes us lie down with still waters. They tend to get spooked with rushing waters. I had a whole new understanding of God as my shepherd, watching over me, and also putting God first. Had I made my channel an idol? That's the first commandment. No other gods before me. Had I made my work an idol? Asking questions like that. The 91st Psalm. Hiding in the secret place of the Most High. I learned all about that because for 1 week, the stress was so great, I actually felt like I was disassociating, losing myself. You know, when you build a house, you see the house, it's there. But you can build a channel and it can be gone in an instant. Hundreds of videos gone in an, the thought of it was, and it could have happened too. The thought was just so horrible for 1 week, the stress. But I did so much soul searching by listening to these programs and just, searching myself. Was I really putting God first before my work? Was I willing to sacrifice all my work for Him? Was I really relying in total faith that He was my shepherd as a wayward sheep, as an easily spooked sheep? I'm so relieved today to have it back that I can honestly say that growth has occurred for 1 week. Jesus said we would have troubles in this life. He would take us through them. He will be with us through the storm, but that there would be trouble, and it was trouble. I was questioning myself, questioning my faith. How strong was my faith? If I lost all my work, would I be okay with that? And just putting Him first anyway, all these questions. And He came through, and I got the channel back. So we go through hills and valleys. There is trouble in this life. You can't say, well, I'm a Christian, there's not going to be any trouble. That is a lie. There is trouble. But it tests our faith like Job. Job was given back twice as much as he had after the calamity passed. And I feel so much better. I honestly feel much better than I did before I lost the channel, having gone through this. The Lord is my shepherd. He makes me lie down. This is the gift of forced rest. Forcing you to rest. We tend to want so many things in this life. We want this, we want that, and we put God aside, especially on the internet. There's so many thousands of things we're attending to and that are distracting us. Admit it, we're all distracted by movies and everything that you can do. It's an infinite thing. God forced me to rest. And that's a gift. It's the gift of forced rest. He makes me lie down next to still waters. God slows us down through a season of waiting. I was waiting for Google to respond. Please give me a link so I can get back my email, can get back my channel, please. That week seemed like an eternity. Was I going to even get it back? The season of waiting. Forcing us to rest is a gift, remember that. And there will be seasons of waiting. Just know that. We all have seasons of waiting, and we're all impatient. I am impatient. Seasons of waiting. I'll never forget this week. Waiting is part of life. Needing a rest is part of life. Especially in this internet era, we need to rest. God knows that without rest, adequate rest will burn out, especially at my age. It could happen. I am a workaholic. I have tremendous energy. I get up at midnight. I work all day and night, and I love it. Especially in solitude, the kind of privacy I have with a locked gate, having relocated, and very few people in my life. Is just work all day long. I could burn out. God knows that. You know, you work, and suddenly you're dead. There's not even a decline. You just burn out suddenly. God protects us by making us rest. It's the gift of forced rest. Rest and waiting isn't just about stopping work. It's about trusting. You know, I think the urgency of it all. I got to do this today. I can't wait. Wait a week? No way, I'm not going to wait a week. Got to do this today. This is where trusting God comes in. I mean, just when I was at my pinnacle, making videos every day, He stopped me. I believe God stopped me. And do you trust me? Do you trust me as your shepherd? That no matter what you think, this is best? Are you putting me first rather than what you think with your puny mind? These were questions going through my mind the whole week. Yes, I put you first. Okay, I will wait. Even though it's 2 weeks, even though it's a month, and maybe never, I will wait and I will trust you. Now, what is true rest? True rest is knowing God is in control. You got to give up your control. I am a controller. I want to control every minute, every little thing. I've been in a situation my whole life where I had people imposing on me, people, busting my boundaries and taking over my life. I resent that more than anything. I had to relocate to get away from it. I am a controller. Was I able to give that control over to God? Okay, God is in control. God says, "Come to me who are heavy laden. I will give you rest." We are heavy laden. The internet is just continuous. Continuous interruptions with phones. Really, when you think about it, this is not a restful era of mankind at all. And we are heavy laden. And sometimes He has to just hack your channel. And I don't do these videos to be liked. I do these videos to tell the truth. And that brings haters. And haters are hackers. They'll do anything to stop you. Jesus Christ said, "They hated me before they hated you." He spoke the truth. He said, "They love only their own. The others they despise." Now that is the truth. Now how many people tell you that? that people hate you the way they hated him. And they will hack your channel. Well, it happened, and I'm so glad it's over. And I will continue to tell the truth, because I think that's what people need. That this life is filled with people problems. I don't come to say, oh, be nice to people. Yes, we should be nice to people. But I believe that dysfunctional systems are the basis of mental illness. Yes. What makes mental illness? Other people. People say, oh, if you're a Christian, you shouldn't have any trouble. That is not true. Jesus said we would have trouble in this life, but that he would take us through it. Look at Job. He lost everything, but then God gave him twice of what he had back. Once he went through the valley. There are hills and valleys. I believe everybody goes through valleys. I think it teaches us, and from what I went through this week, I know I have grown from it. And we just be ready for it, but know that he's with you through it. With stress, learn to rest and hide in the secret place of the Most High. If you can give up your control to him, it's a hard one. It's really hard. Give all the control. We want to control everything. Yeah, I trust him, but I want to control it. Okay, then he rolls out the plan for your life. His mind is higher than yours. He has a brilliant plan for you and you alone. It's unique. Give up the control. Give it to him. That's the true definition of rest. And then he rolls it out. The plan for your life. You know, in the life of every great person, there are years of being unseen. Jesus himself was just unseen. From the age of 12 to 30, he was, the Bible just said he grew, that's all. He was unseen. Many great prophets spent years in the desert, unseen. Don't yearn to be seen. Just accept these years of growth where nobody knows you. You feel, gee, nobody cares about me. Everybody else is getting attention but me. I think that the lack of knowledge about this process is what makes people be attention getters. They just want attention because they can't stand being unseen. Accept this. And then once you get to a point, everything is a process, there are phases of life, then you have mass attractions to the true self. The seed symbol is now whole. It's been germinating underground, and then suddenly it's seen. Just accept that. Because of this stress-filled week of learning how to rely on God as my shepherd, learning how to rest in the secret place of the Most High, learning how to know he's in control, not me, accepting the fact that I had no control over a thing after 50 years of work in my life. That was so hard after feeling in control. Something happened. I had 50 pages of notes for my videos, and a glass of water had spilled on it. It was all just black ink. I couldn't tell any of it. But yet, from what I went through for the week, I accepted this. Okay, God didn't want me to take that direction. God didn't want me to do on those notes. I was able to accept it. This just happened this morning after getting my channel back. But I had been so, I guess, strengthened by this week that I was able to accept it like that. Okay? Those 50 pages of notes, forget it. And it took weeks to make them too. But I was able to accept it. God didn't want it. There are no accidents in the universe, and God is in control of everything. How did this all happen with this hater turned hacker? I have many haters. I speak the truth about human nature, and a lot of people don't like it. They want to think people are good. Don't say anything bad about people. The Bible says we are to love God first, and then our neighbor, not people first. In the social generation, people come first. Oh, people are good. Love people. And they don't even talk about God. It's all been reversed. You love God first, and then people. And people hate you if you speak the truth about how people are making us crazy. Well, I was sent a false copyright infringement notice. It was a scam that I had somehow on one of my videos, infringed on a copyright, which is not true. It's all original. Every single thing I say is original. And it said, press this for more details. I pressed it, and bam, I lost my email, I lost my channel, I lost my Google, I lost everything. Couldn't get into a thing. So watch what you press. Don't press anything, and don't believe anything you're sent. Always check everything out, because life is a battlefield between good and evil, and the internet is a giant war.